Abusia Vim Lady and da ho no na Vim Lady kasa e de fa yewura Asante Berko bribery allegation a chese US minor etimi ajere ne pachi ese wonne enipa bi etimi abu Ghana e de fa energy ensensem ho na abusia yem politicians ne dia it seems certain bia no they don't care about the ordinary citizen, they care less about the ordinary citizen. Eti obi sori no ye no ho me NPP ni me na me do NPP ya o me to NPP ya o me to NDC ma bro, you are fanfooling yourself. You are fanfooling yourself because what ye ensem ya Vim Lady eka, it tells you say politicians, you know, they don't care about anybody, they care about themselves. Not all, but some of them. Ewusia yira Asante Berko openi asebe Ghana enwa ho chiremu Ghana enhu ne ho ano na ye wo power crisis mu mommoye na yenya power stability ewo oman mu a enipa bi atimi afasa akonya ne so ebu Ghana fo afaso enipa bi atimi afasa akonya ne so ebu Ghana fo afaso amene o kasa yi per reporter urban chese openi wo hwe a 30 years there obekwa kwakodam ye no ne sen na amene. Why is it that some of our leaders, they are so heartless? They don't care about ordinary person. They don't care about ordinary Ghanaian. They always care about themselves. Selfish interest. Ghana our crisis no. Uti and some Vim Lady eka. You see how much some people got. Wabra Ghana near what power crisis mu. Ebusuya me kasanche yengram ni entie ensemo a Vim Lady abeka concerning yewura Asante Berko eye bribery allegations bia sebi wakoye woni nipa bi awakoye na aban ajere no yentie mra.
My breaking down judgment so Mr. Asante Berko de no achese akwakoye yen. This is a former TOR official. We wan hwa obekwa kodem 30 years. Na obi akoda jail anya ade bia de bia but said ba yen na betumi esua bibia from ne hu the facts of the case no. First and foremost, a doom so home bribe because at the NEC between 2014 2015 time and Ghana would doom so energy crisis no. Into although Yambo be a importing woman, the report no a prosecutor in the case of presenting or court say some of the information no mean emails no case so much $1 million and my power minister. Ntibusa honsa hwan na ye power minister between 2014 and 2015 na wafa answer no again no emails so mo ye ni nyina no mo say Mr. Asante Berko because no on pese Goldman Sachs for no ebehu nti on any co-conspirators no eye kanana eye scheme bebre including using instead of official Goldman Sachs email address omo use private emails omo be a shell companies and omo di sika no fofa ho at a point. According to State Department records, no, omo 5 officials be fi Ghana, government officials, echo take say omunko inspect power machines no. Obi aje $5,000 go ne bottom. In order to secure parliament, say parliament and approve transaction. Okay, say doom so time no. Yes, our agreement na to emergency power arrangement. Until that was a parliament and 10 near ko approve it. Sa approve and you know mutu $46,000 to MPs. Omambo MPs ni until you can go and find out say at the time between 2014 2015 energy committee MPs ni hwanom hwamo na call tech no wankasa fa ho again State Department records no mo kwade no money age o mo secure judgment mind this is a jury trial because a federal issue o mo chese o mo to o mo boa investigation because o mo use language in email correspondence Mr. Asante Berko ne co-conspirators no some person mo di sie mo obi ehun say bribe ho asem no mo ka to mu use language so it will rain near the ni na mu decode no mu say iska ho asem e na omoka at a point no omu to $250,000 to various officials government officials near the any State Department for nakasa can say government officials any techie company no omu to ama omo out of size can move $46,000 no call parliament one enti omu can say the entire Goldman Sachs BP asem we nyina mu ne say Goldman Sachs so no ono so ye business ba Ghana nti omo yes omo so mbe involve omo hu nsa business transaction no enti America interest ba mu kire say omo ye international bidding company be around the world because prosecutor no kwaka say na we are a global village nti American companies bidding will be mu it has to be fair and balanced but in this case no because of Asante Berko ne ye ya o ye scheme no kana ne adwene a na one nkrofo afa so mbegi sika di no mbeye scheme apehu sika nti ma process na anye fair because enka ye fair anko bia game but we di omukotue sika ma tekifo no omutue bi ma parliament omutue bi ma minister ni nyina ka ho na ebomu a eye $1 million no eno nti ama anye fair to Goldman Sachs na mind you no the entire US omode ne call ho no because we are American citizen or say a Ghanaian citizen and no ye adwuma so ma Goldman Sachs no ye adwuma ma o mo enti say wo ade na wo ye no it affect American interests. First and foremost, America will jurisdiction over you. But what's why American citizens? America has jurisdiction over you. What I sent now was some neighbor no be facey. Company now so here a so companies will rules and regulation. When you say broach companies or muntu bribe. And this one, wow, emails near do decode in say we or to bribe. At a point, so prosecutor na say more say sir verdict we or manya no metimi convicted papa and very significant for them. For a long-standing commitment, so umbe root out corruption. And see, Abrafun, they almost fight corruption, and that's what I'm saying. That this is a big blow to President Mahama. Yeah, oral no. If oral no indeed is fighting corruption, this is also an NDC government official, a Ghanaian official, a good Ghana and Kasa anymasi first and foremost. A good NDC abayin so anymasi, a good Yen Ghana for so anymasi. And you know, not too much the politics, but let's go into the. And I see this is happening in the Eastern District of New York. The defendant abused his access to high level of foreign government officials. Papa, or see because on him on government officials what relationship or what into closeness, he abused it. And as an investment banker, in a prestigious American firm, to greedily line his own pockets. Out of greed, just what the Obenya Sika. Been an almost sending email, say, hey, this scandal, it go rain. What I say, engaging in bribery damages the reputation of businesses and destroys fair competition. And almost can be say FBI for were involved, but Berko intentionally, Mr. ASANTE BERKO, so shared that body trimopo lied to his company, Dintroch and the company, no, to continue his scheme. The FBI will not tolerate dishonesty or corruption from anyone who wishes to disturb the business market. You know, a woman so because on FBI from whom they can on which you are bribe, no, but I'm say in the business ecosystem, no, if you as a company be a part of it, anybody who person unya unko enti person will say sa market no na unko unya unho didi no the FBI definitely has an interest, especially when it involves a adwuma am American company no. It's sad because Mr. ASANTE BERKO nya akra 52 and kodem 30 years the family. And the reason why I'm saying is that this is a big blow to President Mahama government. Already President Mahama bayan kasa sa eba sadie we enam ho chen dada ena we so abeka ho so ho. President Mahama must do a lot to purge himself and his government of the perception say we idea around the government. But like I'm saying, court records no omukotu $5,000 for power companies. Any identity specific government officials were mentioned. Position power minister ye born position no ewom. Sa government officials 5 no omukoje $5,000 no ye bo mudin so hu sa two hu se kwaku manu ni ade. But these were all the names that were mentioned in Omo court records now. By and America, so they be a public record, especially we Ghana cry near court records are public, and you know you can get this information, the details of it, and Omode court. So this is a very big blow to Ghana.
Ebuso se wuti ensem a Vim Lady Eka, it tells you say enyo no nko a conspiracy bi enima bi akoso with enipa bi enipakuo bi ena ayes ade no na osade another update abetu dwa watch say the NDC government eso mutanya miase omko nhira omunhira ASANTE BERKO esan say wo sen ko moye nse abutri kansan nsem ni bi nanka in a manner of chain ye arrest baako mienu miensa enipa bi a omoye involved bia no ye arrest omo. But opening no ajaton hoso.
What Tema or refinery boss Uni Goldman Sachs former worker ye jailing na one here obekom be 30 years no. I think say NDC ni former ministers ni MPs no. Omonda papa na say one snitch. Because enko betime plea deal. America case bia obenya bia usually no. You can do a plea deal. And can imagine say papa ye plea deal. And we decided say onko no nko abeko jail potentially be 30 years. enko be snatch obi a waji sika ne be chief directors, MPs, former ministers, former government officials, presidential staffers ne obi oji sika ne bibia no obebudian ka by now we have about 50 list or more, because me can report on State Department for website, so FBI for say a lot of people were involved, never be high ranking government officials. And me and my politics reporting kakrano, you can see say mostly for African countries they are contractor yeah nenye omo ye civil servants and a few other sectors no we na politicians any year civil servants be chief directors near those who for we blog to so we the command minister on sign just all the bibia to so also the bibi to so nti wo share be for report mum say it's a grand scheme ye che no UK no mo extradite no enu nti na sesi aye ka say o ma gene passport head na tum. In fact, normally America ye chi obi ne convicted no cry ye beja wo no akofie. O time so no wa report ho no be serve sentence. But we judge so a flight risk into wa gene passport. And wa remand no so mani nkofie. Until say November never so be sentence no fully. Into them and I make us an ne ma usually oba ne kunu be na mo de omunim ho hwe, but we now they will be the most impacted about papa issue. But maybe them better politicians don't be grateful and say, because it appears to me that as a sacrificial lamb. Now, because if you look at the way Africa politics here, no, any contract near they say they are awarding no, there are bigger fishes there. FBF when it's possible so we investigation on better so actually other people said they are butrika de omucheba kono machimi no machimi ensano. But in this case, as a papa no kwane hanging. The other side of it is that Osha charges now, or the charging more. Or no one so has a fiduciary responsibility to breach here. Fiduciary nature, so we a bank, a Jumayenia. It is a one bank, no agency relationship be a meremuno, a busuambobi damumu. Number 2, also na wako bank who school a winning bank who law, and I unim say America law no near maybe one way jitum, near maybe one way jintum. Into the moment of be breach, you know, and yen na be sacrificial lamb, won't so boom ran so. Because charges no the born, the first one guilty of conspiracy to violate US anti-bribery laws. I know the or no as a US banker or no as an American banker, an American onim law way. So that's one obligation. A shot or no share that way as it. No and Ghana officials because Ghana officials no money US law as but papa no say American citizens to count. Number 2 charges violating Foreign Corrupt Practices Act and also America law and also onim because as a banker he's aware of it. Nti no they say ya no sacrificial lamb ni be mo enye because he has the fiduciary responsibility and our duty no. Third charge conspiracy to commit money laundering. Charges we nyina no jury no 9 days and omo dey deliberations 9 days omo didi case no 3 hours no omo wie jury for ni nyina unanimously say oh you guilty odifo so enti utumo so no wasoa and waka na no atum because enyesa enka obobodin mum dey a enka ebia ebenya hwan official 1 official 2 official 3 sana FBI for level no say top government officials and FBI for no reporter the bar court it was standard in evidence recording. One say FBI for no nim FBI for no recording no apart from the emails no DBA for Gmail ni ade omutumi nyaye no. Omo recording no so the telephone conversation because the FBI in the State Department for reporting say covert recordings. Omo te say oka say oh sikari do be ni cash. No be chicha ne cash ade amankofo. Eno mbusa ze ne obeye den na ne sakoso o fa bank we eno ti no te companies ne shell companies bi ni America bi o different companies countries ni ade ansana ni nyina finalists can be do a oche e de akoma omo. This is a very legally charged case but it's also politically charged because of the number of politicians whom say the FBI and State Department for reporting say MPs whom state officials presidential staffers near the bribery is a long list. But Papano has protected all of them by keeping quiet. And here say FBI forward there to Omo makani na obefre from because we you doom so contractor because na dey emergency situation you know na was a chinchina a company solve doom so problem because we say na 2016 so ye beto aba nti pressure wa aban so nti between 2014 and 2015 basically 2016 then also by force to me solve energy crisis and who sikani o FBI for no report mo che so mo ntimi account for ni na because
it is saying there allegedly it's likely say obetimi akọ 30 years 30 solid years now yemisa say or penny walk or jail in Nimfe, say. One the crowd there, bear 50 to 60, Obenya. Bear 50 to 60 years, Obenya. That's a 30 years imprisonment. Calculate, na check net to be free never. Say on comra, na obey ni pebim, and that's empo. Yes, now could wait my career, Yaminim. Some of our leaders are so heartless. It seems as a African politics and quantity pay ye pesca. It seems African politics is an avenue beer, yadi generate sika. Avenue beer, money making machinery be. What like me, bro? I can't think far. So over so not based on and some said the echo said the film lady eka here no na watch wadwene ha GH Report TV yakram.